We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Spencer Howard, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping in, Rolando Velez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rolando Velez.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. You're out. 3. 3.
Standing in, Rolando Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Play ball. 3. 3. He's out. 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 You're out. Out. 3. 3. Out. 3. 3.
Striding in once again, Rolando Velez.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Naquin is off at first with 2 away. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper, still going back. See you later, over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing.
Play ball. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. You're out. 3. Here you go. Let it fly.
Stepping in, Rolando Velez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
1-2 to count.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground ball.
3 out. Out. He's out. 3. That's ball 4. Out.
The catcher, number 9, Rolando.
Into the box, Rolando Velez reined in.
Down.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Texas is out in front, 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Line drive to left.
2-2-2.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, Tomas Nido. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, nobody.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Matt Foster is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Matt Foster.
Marcell Ozuna will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
0-2 count and the pitch.
No.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here.
One out, one out.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And here's Jose Peraza. 1-0 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Hey, you got it. Get us out of this, huh?
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. 9th inning coming up. The Rangers lead it 6-0.
Let's play ball. 3.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Texas get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Andrew Suarez earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 5 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Rangers look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Vince Velasquez gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better.
Stepping into the box, Rolando Velez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rangers lead this one 1-0.
Play ball. 3.
So stepping in, Scott Kingery.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on this.
Now at the plate, Rolando Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Velez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You're a ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1
Hey,
strike.
after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate.
3. 3. You're out. 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 3. 3. He's out. Out.
Now batting, catcher, Rolando Velez.
Hey, 1 pitch, 1 spot.
At the plate now, Rolando Velez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Velez is hitting .320 right on the dot, so he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly.
You're out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Now at the plate, Rolando Velez, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Velez.
Here we go. Touchdown for us here.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Here you go. We'll be right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, keep it going.
2 runs,
Right
7
now.
hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hey, no one batting right here.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Harper will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Play ball. 3. 3. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. That's ball 4. 3. Out.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Texas Rangers with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Shane Carl wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Chad Green wraps it up for the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Number 50 looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Chris Sale will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Rolando Velez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Scope calls for it, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score.
Play ball. 3. You're 3. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. He's out. You're out. 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 He's out.
Stepping up now, Rolando Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
The 1-0. It is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch.
3. You're out. Out. Full 4. Take your base. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. You're out.
Into the box now, Rolando Velez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Your
pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Play ball. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. That's ball 4. You're out. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Rolando Velez.
Rolando Velez.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game. Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale with his 4th win this season, striking out 12 in the process. Sean Newcomb struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,007.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Matt Dennis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see.
So digging in now, Rolando Velez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One.
Let's play ball. Out. 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 You're out. He's out. 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 He's out. Out. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take your base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rolando Velez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, let it rip right here. Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini moving back. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Out.
Striding in for Boston, Trey Mancini.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Here comes the first pitch. DeShields breaks. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. Out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. You're out. 3. 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. The 2-2. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1.
Ball 4, take your base.
Digging in to try it again, Rolando Velez.
Rolando Velez.
Get your pitch and drive it.
He's
Here
ready.
you go.
Here's the first offering. hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. You're out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Runner goes for second. Strike the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 3.
Ready for another shot now. Rolando Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Velez.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
First pitch of the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit in the air out to right. Mancini moving back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. Out. Take out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Take out.
Up next for the Rangers, Rolando Velez.
Number 9, Rolando Velez.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And now a pitch on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, 1 time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. And what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
They see it, drive
Bases
right
are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Line drive to center field. DeShields will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They still lead it 6-4. Chad Green is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delino DeShields. In his career versus this pitcher, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip.
DeShields.
And here we go.
He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, we got no outs.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Trey Mancini.
Pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One away.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Shortstop.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-4 the outcome today. Texas came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Alex Reyes earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Chad Green hammers down the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.